That's certainly what I've seen. I'm not saying it's for every organisation.
I've seen it too.
Yeah, okay.
So I
yeah.
can
So
confirm.
I think so. And certainly we see some jobs advertised. It's very much about governance, control, and all of that's hugely important. I see that as the foundation of a CFO. So the sort of business partnering, the FP&A, the strategic work I talked about has to be placed on top of that foundation. That's your day job. You must make sure that that's correct because it's hugely important. I think the regulations in GCC are still forming. The penalties for falling foul are huge. So I think that's why people over-index on the controllership side of things, and that's where the CFO's attention gets drawn to. I think it's just an evolution. I think they will catch up with the UK and Europe in time, where they're seen as more of a, as I say, not just a cost centre, but someone that can really add value to drive that. But I think there's a little bit of maturity, but also I do understand that how strict the compliance is here and the penalties for failure, huge. So I think it's just that evolution that I'm sure is happening.
We're in a really interesting shift in terms of how the Middle East is looking at finances right now. As we know, corporate tax is relatively new, and because of that, there's a requirement to be compliant. We know there's fees to companies that register for corporate tax late, as an example. Mm-hmm. And for many businesses, it's the first time that they're even exposed to corporate tax. VAT is relatively new when you compare it to the other regions. And when it comes to pulling it all together, it's quite demanding for a business to go through this change if they don't have the right knowledge, the right tools, the right capacity, the right people. If a CFO is not at a table where he's given the opportunity to support in a strategic manner, what's at stake for the companies that don't do so?